Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, Mercury. Billy Batson and his mentor travel the highways and byways of the land on a never-ending mission to right wrongs, to develop understanding, and to seek justice for all. In time of dire need, young Billy has been granted the power by the immortals to summon awesome forces at the utterance of a single word. Shazam!
That was the theme song in 1974 for Shazam. Yes, quite cheesy back in the day. So it's been a year since I've gotten started with Comic Book Lab 101, and with much encouragement from my son, we're going to start it off with our first edited video in over a year. So I'm going to give it a chance. It's late on a Friday night, but I figured I'd reach out to those who are comic book lovers and share something about the character Shazam. You probably saw some of the excerpts already in this little video of mine that at one point in time, Captain Marvel, once known, before Shazam, that is, outsold Superman quite a bit, actually. In fact, it was probably a threat to DC Comics, and hence that's why they purchased the comic or the character Captain Marvel, who later became Shazam. What I like about Shazam is, well, one, his powers are off the charts. But it's interesting how DC uses him in different types of movies. For instance, if you've seen the Shazam versus the Black Adam, it's well done. Superman makes an appearance. You get the background. It's very quick. I've always struggled with how Shazam goes from a child to a grown adult, and of course with the powers. So it takes a little bit of time to adapt. I enjoy his suit. I've certainly put a lot of effort into that. If you've read a few comics, I think one of the best ones, from my opinion, if you get a chance, read the one. Alex Ross does some of the work in that comic. It's called Kingdom Come. It's well done. Shazam plays a vital role in that comic, so I recommend you check that out. There's other areas. There's a fight between Superman and Shazam in the Justice League Unlimited. Not sure if it's still on Netflix or not, but that's a good one where you see the two of them go back and forth. Young Justice, you see him appear quite often, seems to do really well with the young theme, the teenage theme. But one gripe, again, I've always had is the way they portray Shazam. Even when in the New 52, in the last movie I saw him in, War, you may have saw that recently, they played him a little too youthful, a little too silly, not straightforward. You would expect him, with the wisdom of Solomon, to bring a little more to the table. But not the case. Maybe it gets to your thoughts. Comment below. Let me know what you think. But I will say that even though they seem to limit him to lightning, there was one good role that he did play, and I hope you get a chance to see it, and that's in the Flashpoint. It's an alternative version of the Shazam. It's called Captain Thunder. Now, what I enjoyed about that was the seriousness, not to mention the back and forth with Wonder Woman in the movie, not to steal anything or spoil anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But it's a very good flick. So, good character. I like Shazam. He's not in my top 5 by any means, but do you like Shazam? Do you think he's a good character? Do you think DC should do a little more? Because apparently since the New 52, he's kind of fell off the, I guess you could say, the list of favorites. You know, the big three, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, get a lot of screen time. But apparently in 2019, we're going to see a little more Shazam. Hopefully that movie will bring a little more popularity to a character that, quite frankly, is probably second or third in powers when it comes to the DC universe. But again, you'll notice that he is not used all that often. But with that said, he is a character that brings a little more attractiveness for young ones who want to be like a superhero. So you might enjoy that aspect of it. But with that said, you know, let me know what you think about Captain Marvel. Or actually, excuse me, can't say that, can we? Shazam, no longer Captain Marvel. Our Captain Marvel now is probably going to be coming out in the Infinity War next year for Marvel Studios. But Shazam, good character. Let me know what your thoughts are. Is he your favorite? Is he not? If so, why? And if not, why? Thanks for checking out Comic Book Lab 101. Hopefully we'll see you real soon down the line.